Alright, so let me set up the spotlight. You and Susie are outside Noelle's house because at the end of chapter 3, the
Roaring.
Knight went into the bunker in the light world after kidnapping Undying. And at the bunker, you find 3 symbols, maybe some kind of code. So naturally, in chapter 4, you start asking around the church for clues. And someone suggests that the code might be hidden somewhere at Noelle's house. So just like magic, Noelle invites you and Susie to work on your guys' project at her house.
Oh yeah.
And afterwards, you kind of just wander around hometown for a bit, hoping Sans has some new dialogue or something. But after, nothing really happens. You give up and you finally head to Noelle's house. Then she opens the gate and lets you into the house. And the second you walk in, it's bright, it's beautiful, and the music, the whole vibe just hits you with a warm, happy feeling. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna stop interrupting, like, this whole call and whatnot. This is the last time I'm going to do it, but I go through these weird, like, phases with Undertale and Telltale, like, I start to love them, and I start hating it, like, a lot. But the second I hear the music again, I get right back into it, like, it's just nice music and just everything. And the reason why I bring this up is because somehow the gingerbread house or the Noel's house theme just instantly brings me joy. Weirdly enough, it also hits me with nostalgia too. Honestly, it helps a lot that I just love how the house looks. And every song that plays here, it's just absolutely bangers. Plus, I just really like Chris, Susie, and Noelle when they are around each other. We barely get to see them together, and I hate that because I love the chemistry and I want more of it. That's why I'm so hyped for chapter 5 because we finally gonna see the festival, which means more
What's something you wouldn't want to see?
My katana with a stick!
time in the light world, and hopefully more scenes with all 3 of them just hanging out. But honestly, I just really love the moments when it's just Chris and Noelle. It's that we can finally see the consequences of the Snowgrave route. Because when you walk into the house, you expect, her to bring something up that happened during Snowgrave. But she doesn't. And the silence is just uncomfortable. Like, painfully uncomfortable. In the Petrified route, it kind of feels light and warm, but now it's kind of just awkward because it's basically just like the Petrified route. Like, Chris still rips up you and sneaks past Noelle and Susie and hides you in the box in the closet. But the Snowgrave route is kind of different because Chris rips you out and rushes to shove you into a cabinet. So, like, no sneaking past them because we see that Noelle was walking up the stairs and she asks Chris to go in the room with her. But after she walks in there, Chris hurries and grabs you and just like before, Chris puts you in a box in the closet. But when you take control as the sword and sneak through the fence, everything just feels off. Like, normally, Chris would be chilling in the kitchen drinking ketchup like an absolute champ. But Susie and Noelle would just be goofing around in the living room. But this time, Chris is gone and Susie isn't in the living room. She's in the basement for some reason. And Chris and Noelle, they are upstairs in her room. Oh wow. I can't possibly imagine what 2 teenagers of the opposite sex would be doing alone in a room together.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Wait, they actually might kiss. Oh, well, never mind, Snowgrave doesn't seem that bad. I'm scrapping the video, like, it's over, we're done, like, Oh, wait, they actually talking about what happened during Snowgrave. Okay, that's nice. Wait, why, did she say Chris's voice? She's acting like she knows we are the ones controlling him. Yeah, why are they acting like they know we are here? Oh, wait, never mind. Looks like this is where the kissing minigame starts. Hell, Snowgrave might be my main route if this Carousel ship becomes canon. It'd be really funny if I just floated into Chris right now while they have a moment with each other. Oh wait, I can move the soul. Oh, okay, well, let's do it then, because I really want to play that minigame. Oh, what am I doing with my life? Oh wait, it's giving us a choice. Well, it looks like we gotta tell her the truth that we've been controlling him this entire time. Well, at least during that scene, one thing becomes pretty clear. If you abort the route, yeah, Grisel's ship is most likely going to happen. But enough with the jokes. What in the goddamn Toby fucks? Like, Chapter 2 was already enough to make me feel like crap. And are you trying to prove a point, like, that people are horrible? Because just like in Undertale, it kind of feels like you are doing that. You knew if people got curious or bored enough, they'd try the genocide route. And in Deltarune, you took it further. You made us become monsters to an innocent girl. Because you knew that eventually we will do it anyways. Out of boredom, out of curiosity. In Chapter 2, you let us kill everyone, just like the genocide route in Undertale. But now, in Chapter 4, you just make me feel like I should stop playing the game altogether, because I'm a horrible person just for playing it. And of course, you gotta keep the Chris x Noelle relationship, so now when Chapter 4 drops, I'll probably end up doing the Snowgrave route, just to see if the Grisel ship actually becomes canon. And even if it doesn't, let's be real, I'd probably do the Snowgrave route out of boredom, out of whatever, and that sucks, because Toby Fox needs to stop making such good games. Detroit Become Human is one of my favorite games ever, and I only got 2 endings, and honestly, they kinda look the exact same, because I don't want anything bad to happen to the characters. I haven't even looked up the different choices, because I can't handle it. But with Deltarune, I want to know everything. I want to know every tiny secret, every real death room, every hidden line of dialogue. And unfortunately, that means I have to do the Snowgrave route. And I just hate how vulnerable Noelle is. Especially when she's sitting there in her own room, in her own house. She invited Chris and literally her crush over, but instead of talking to her, she starts talking to us. She opens up, she starts feeling emotions for Chris, but we, the player, have to ruin it because we're just curious. We want to know what happens next. And dude, I'm just so indifferent about Toby Fox because I love everything he does. Well, maybe not the We Baby Bells episode, but everything else is just really good. But I also hate his storytelling because he's so good at it. Makes me start hating myself for just playing his games. Games that basically raised me and took over my life for years. And now I have to drop $25 just to play the new chapters. Afterwards, I still want to buy the merch. Like, why? I just feel so bad for Noelle. But now I feel bad for Chris too. Because we're just not ruining Noelle's life. We're taking over Chris's life to do it. Because we are using him to hurt his childhood friends. And for what? To give him a better life in a world that's not even real in the first place, and that's what really sucks. In the Pacifist route, we never hear what Chris did that night. From the Snowgrave route, we learn that Chris felt bad for Noelle after all the pranks, all the messed up stuff he personally did to her growing up. He went to her house to apologize for the things he wasn't even in control of. Hell, he even told her about the soul that's been controlling him. That's us, and it sucks because, like I said, Chris and Noelle are my favorite characters, but I'm making their life worse. Not because I hate them, because I got bored, or because I just love this game so much. And I know it's just a game, but you get really immersed into this game sometimes. But honestly, I don't even know how to end this video, because while making this video, it had made me sad, but also it has made me love Deltarune way more than just playing it would ever have done. I just needed to explain why I both love and hate the Snowgrave route, because here's the thing, I have been playing this when it first dropped as a sulfate program. I played Deltarune before I even touched Undertale, and I finished chapter 1 more times than I have ever in any game I own. So I have been in this community for a while now. I've seen the series, I've seen the fan animations, I've seen the fan games and the fan comics. I watched people doing character impressions and read memes. So yeah, I've grown up with these characters and their story, even if I'm getting it piece by piece. And that's why I feel like absolute crap for just blaming Snowgrave though. But if there's only one real takeaway of this video, it's this. Why do the fan comics of Paper Trail have to end off with a cliffhanger? Why does it keep predicting Deltarune somehow?